fantastic show here in Manchester.
From Thailand, Panipak, WONGPATTANAKIT.
Well, here she comes, Panipak, WONGPATTANAKIT. Well, the World Universiade champion, of course, the least of her titles. World champion 2015, Rio Olympic Games bronze medalist, win against China, and of course, plenty of the Asian athletes represented here,
yeah,
Sarah.
If you look here, especially in the -49 category, every single one that are coming out of the semi-final, all from the Asian nations. So, you know, such a dominant continent in this category.
Absolutely right, dominant continent, but who's going to dominate the contest as we see the way through here for Hung Yu-ting. That win against Kristina Tomic, well, that put her into the medal matches as the youngsters bring them out and hopefully bring them luck as well. And of course, Taekwondo, a very simple sport. If you're wearing red, kick blue, and vice versa. Sounds simple, but as you know yourself, Sarah, this is going to be a real tense matchup between Thailand and Taipei in this Taekwondo battle.
I think so. I think it's going to start quite cagey, quite slow, you know, not wanting to open up too much. But these girls have got all the skills to really show us tonight if they need it.
Absolutely, and as we know, skills pay the bills when it comes to the combat sports. And this is about action time now. You know how the points score on the board. The athletes will be trying to do exactly that. Final instructions. Jae Young-suk, the coach in the corner, giving out some confidence and indeed last-minute instructions. As Agnieszka Schaefer from Poland, well, she's in pole position in the centre of the mat. And it's going to be 6 minutes to decide who's going into the final. And in terms of the quality, well, the athletic resume of WONGPATTANAKIT gives her a clear favourite tactic. And indeed the standing, and of course the first time here for Hu Young-ting to fight against Panipak WONGPATTANAKIT. Big occasion in which to do that, Sarah.
It's always it can be a a good thing or a bad thing. I think sometimes if it's the first time on such a big stage, you can really thrive in this environment, or you can maybe not thrive. But again, you're going to learn anyway either way, so it's win-win.
It is indeed. And who's going to be going for the win here as they go into that open stance. Back leg tunnel kick from WONGPATTANAKIT, as you can see, has the lever length, those long legs, and so good at the face kicks, they are perfect.
Yeah, Panipak really put the pressure on straight away, put the pressure on, waited, and took a really clean face shot there.
Yeah, as you say, Panipak in blue, taking control of the centre. Well, the nickname is Tennis, and she certainly served up a good one there. An ace start for her, perfect block to the face, tries to go for it again there. And of course, for Hung Young-ting, it's about footwork now, trying to stay out of the way.
Panipak really is making it quite difficult for Hung. I'm not really sure what to do, which is exactly what Panipak wants. It's a great start for her.
The Thai fighter certainly leading the Star Wars here, tries to go with the body shot on the way through, and she looks super relaxed, doesn't even as if she's no threat or no intimidation from the fighter in red.
And she's really putting her stamp on this match. I'm the most experienced one here, so you have to come and fight me and try and take this away from me. So I really think she's come in with that mindset.
And that mindset, and she is all set here in this first round. Set fair, one on the board for Hu Young-ting. That little Gamjong given, and again goes for the hook round the corner. Now, was that after she'd fallen?
It looked like it was 2 points somewhere. One action can change the whole game.
Well, here we are deep into the first round. Athlete in blue from Thailand, Panipak WONGPATTANAKIT. Simple, straightforward. Hu Young-ting, well, she's having a hard time. It's going to be an even tougher time for the coach in the Taipei corner. What to do against the Thai fighter in blue. Speaking of what to do, a bit of a to-do here from the coach indeed. He's trying to say the Gamjong shouldn't be given. Perhaps the least of their problems at the moment.
I think so. I think we need to worry about chasing the points here, but it's worth a shot.
As of course we've just seen, we see Chae Young-suk, the Thailand coach, of course, the Taipei coach in the other corner. Not easy now, because first time for them to come to this stage, first medal opportunity at a Grand Prix. Tough times to learn.
This is going to be a big ask for Hung to try and bring this back. I don't think she has what it takes. I think it's too big of a gap. Panipak is just so confident on this stage.
Absolutely, and indeed on the centre stage, the card is pocketed, so it goes from bad to worse for Chinese Taipei. The video replay card is gone. This was the point of contention as they come forward again. Panipak, WONGPATTANAKIT, business as usual. And you get the feeling that if she wanted, she could get a point gap here. It would be at the end of the second round as we end the first. 12 points of a difference. Now, Sarah, you've coached at the top level, you've produced some top fighters in your own right. You're back in the red corner here. Chinese Taipei, she can't learn it between now and the end of the match. What do you do?
It's a tough one, isn't it? You've got to go out fighting. If you lose in 13-1 in the first round, what do? You can't do, for one, you can't do the same thing what you've been doing. You've got to change it, and you've got to try. You've got to really put it in. If this is your first time in a semi-final on the big stage, then go out fighting. We said this yesterday.
Absolutely right. She's going out fighting, but definitely going forward. Panipak, WONGPATTANAKIT at the end of the first. Well, it will be the same score or more. She lands a little headshot round the corner. Perfect start for Thailand.
She's getting a lot of scoring there. I think it's finding it very hard to try to keep her up there. I think it'll be very difficult next round.
Well, a few smiles in the Chinese Taipei corner. A realisation, of course, that they're up against the very best in the category so far. Thailand in blue. Change of stance from Hung Young-ting. Can it be a change of fortune? Looks with the front leg. Trying to do something different at the start here. Decent counter there. She's got a little bit more about her, as you say, trying to give something here.
She's given herself a good account of herself now in this round. She just has to keep that going the next round and a half. Again, a nice hook around the back of the head there by Panipak. She's just very, very creative, and you just can't compete with that. If you're just not good enough, as good as your opponent, it is very difficult.
Yeah, and I think there's a little nod to the head there from Hung Young-ting. She knows. But at least if you can, get more points in this round than you did in the last, trying to do something a little bit different. Tries with a skip in there. And again, footwork first from Taipei. It's been first class from Thailand.
I think Hung just realises that Panipak is just too good. But in all fairness to her, she has good focus. You see in her face, she really wants to try. She's trying, she's working hard, she's focused. Much better start in this round.
Yeah, no question about it. She's only conceded the 5 in this round, so been better from Hung Young-ting as we move into the last minute here. You get the feeling that Panipak, WONGPATTANAKIT saving something for the final.
Yeah, it's just the way it is, John. It's just too easy for her right now, unfortunately, for Taipei.
So too easy for Thailand. Tough times for Taipei. That's what Taekwondo's about, though. As you rightly said, trying to give a credit-worthy effort. Goes with a little punch in the inside and the pirouette to finish, but this one looks as if it's going to be finished. She needs another 2 by my mathematics to give her the 20-point gap, and she's got 30 seconds in which to get it.
Just going to fix her foot protector there.
I suppose that could help Taipei if she took one of the socks
And that
off.
is such a pain when your toes come out of that.
A sneaky toe. Certainly got a nose in front here. WONGPATTANAKIT in charge. Well, Thailand has certainly socked it to Hung Young-ting as we move towards the last 10. Is it going to creep into the third round? Decent attempt at the headshot there from Hung Young-ting. You talk about fighting spirit. She produced one there.
Needs a lot more than one though, unfortunately, I think. But she is trying, she's trying to bring something back, she's trying to give a good account of herself. And she's quite strong. She's showing some good skills, but Panipak is just far too experienced for her right now.
And one thing we've obviously picked your brains about in the Taipei corner. What about the Thailand corner? What is it about the Thailand fighter in blue that's so different? What is it that's making her better?
For one, the creativity of her kicks. She's very flexible, she's tall, She can do everything that you ask her to do. She's creative, she has variety, but she's doing the thing. She's keeping going. She's not backing off. She's not changing what she's been doing to get 20 points on the board. Once you start changing that, you're going to start going backwards and surviving. It doesn't work. We've seen yesterday and today. I'm sure you will see today as we go forward. The person that puts the pressure on, the person that keeps that intensity up is more likely the one that's going to win the match.
Well, that the expert analysis there of Sarah Stevenson. It's great to have her with us, and great to have you with us too, as they both go to try and, well, in one case, salvage a bit of pride. A smile on the face from the athlete in red from Chinese Taipei, Hung Ting. As you can see for yourself, the scores on the board tell a different story. It's going to be Thailand in the final. It's just a question of when now. I talked about that relaxation, that creativity, business as usual, and also just seems to be saving something now for the final that is imminent.
Panipak is just so comfortable there, so relaxed, never overcommitting her body, really, really difficult to hit. Doesn't concede a lot of points.
So the crowds have got their fans going, giving a nice round of applause for both fighters. You can certainly be a big fan of Taipei, trying to go forward, trying to give something, but it's the Thai fighter in blue. A procession now, last minute in this one.
Sneaks a little hook there under the body. I don't think Panipak is very happy about that. She did definitely did switch off there for about 1 second, and now I think Hung knows about it.
Most certainly did there, as you say, the switch off. Taiwan switching on. Good credit to her, the most points she scored here in the third round, so getting better. Tries with a step through back kick, gets it, goes with the hook to match. So she's got the talent, the fighter from Taipei, but too little too late against Thailand.
I think Hung is really, really enjoying herself there. She's smiling, she's enjoying it. And I think she also knows that Panipak might only be in 3rd/4th gear. I think she has another 2 in the bag. As you said, saving herself for that final.
Yep, saving it for the final, saving up a brilliant push kick there. Doesn't score, but that one will put a nice little seal on it, the icing on the cake. She certainly produced a perfect performance there. Panipak, WONGPATTANAKIT, never in doubt, not even sweating.
Excellent, absolutely quality fighter. A lesson in ring management, control, patience, variety. But Hung, she enjoyed herself, and you know, it's a joy. Again, if they enjoy themselves, we enjoy watching it.
Exactly right, and we certainly hope you're enjoying watching it. Confirmation then, Hung Ting with the bronze medal, $1,000 in her pocket as well, so not so bad for Chinese Taipei. But it's Panipak WONGPATTANAKIT into the final, and it was a procession for her. Top class stuff from Thailand, and no one is going to want to go against her.
Manchester, we are ready for our second semi-final. First out, fighting in blue from Japan, Yamada.